Tonight, before you go to sleep, you will close your double-glazed windows. You will turn off the TV, shut the door, and seal yourself in absolute quiet. You think you are creating the perfect environment for a peaceful night's rest. But as soon as the room goes dead silent, your heart rate actually begins to climb. Your brain enters a state of high alert, scanning the dark room for threats. Because for 99.9% of human history, perfect silence did not mean peace. In the wild, absolute silence meant only one thing: a predator was near. When a leopard or a wolf approaches, the insects stop chirping, the birds stop singing, the leaves stop rustling. Everything freezes. To your evolutionary mind, sudden silence is a biological siren screaming, "Run!" Yet, we have spent the last century building concrete fortresses to achieve exactly that. For over 300,000 years, your ancestors slept in a constant symphony of noise. They slept to the crackle of the fire, the howling wind, and the distant call of night beasts. This is what anthropologists call acoustic safety signals. As long as the background noise continued, the ancient brain knew everything is normal. If the forest was loud, you were safe to close your eyes. But we traded the acoustic safety net of the natural world for sterile, quiet drywall. And now, we pay the price. In 2012, researchers at the Sound Ecology Lab began looking at modern urban insomnia. They found that in a dead silent room, the brain artificially turns up its internal volume. Your hearing becomes hypersensitive, trying to catch any signal of safety or threat. The distant hum of a refrigerator suddenly sounds like an intruder. The creak of a floorboard makes your cortisol spike. We treat this hypervigilance as a medical disorder. We call it sleep anxiety. But it is not a disorder at all. It is your body working exactly as designed. Your evolutionary code doesn't understand what a modern apartment is. To your primitive brain, this sealed, silent room is a cave where all the animals have suddenly gone quiet. And in that cave, you are the only prey left. The multi-billion-dollar sleep industry has capitalized on this biological mismatch. They sell you white noise machines, soundproofing panels, and heavy sleeping pills. But these are only band-aids on a severed connection to our natural habitat. We are the first generation of humans to sleep in acoustic sensory deprivation, and our minds are slowly breaking under the quiet pressure. Consider a study from the University of Kansas on natural sleep acoustics. Subjects who slept with low-frequency natural sounds experienced 35% deeper sleep. Their bodies began producing melatonin and serotonin in stable evolutionary cycles. They woke up feeling grounded rather than disoriented and anxious. Why? Because their brains finally received the signal that the world was still alive. The background noise was a constant green light telling them, "You are not being hunted." But in our pursuit of comfort, we sterilized our auditory environment. We replaced the wind with the hum of the AC. We replaced the fire with the blue glare of screens. We made our nights quiet, but we made our minds incredibly loud. Every night, millions of us lie awake, listening to nothing, and wondering why we can't sleep. We think our bodies are failing us, that we need a stronger pill or a better mattress. We don't realize that our bodies are just trying to protect us from a danger we created. So, what is the solution? It is simpler than you think. Stop trying to find absolute silence. Embrace the natural noise. Let the rain hit the glass. Let the wind rattle the frame. Let the fan hum, or play the low crackle of a campfire in the background. Feed your ancient brain the safety signals it has been begging for. Give it the reassurance that the world is still spinning, that the birds are still there. Tell your body that it is safe to let go of the watch. For 300,000 years, we slept in the arms of a loud, chaotic, living planet. We were never meant to be isolated in a soundproof box. We were meant to be part of the noise. So tonight, when you lay your head down on the pillow, don't look for the quiet. Listen to the world outside your window. Let the ancient program inside you take over. Let your mind remember the safety of the campfire. And finally, let yourself fall asleep, because you are safe.